find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the New York Giants. The first game's out of the way, time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2.
Bro, what? Hey, E, bro. E, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Man, what is the trip, man?
Clean to the physical.
Now Jones.
Give me brain because I'm like,
hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
What's up, Rosie? What's up, Birdie?
Throwing Jones. Going deep downfield for Ross. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Come on,
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Oh, I would.
Za.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You can say no.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, good one, boy.
Gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Okay. Yeah.
Now Mon. Smith catches left side.
I mean, I know what you was going to say.
Not much there, only a yard.
I did.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mon. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even
somebody
sometimes
making
triple
Mitch
coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Oh, my goodness. Bro, how the fuck?
But it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown.
I'm talking about team.
He's playing really well.
I'm talking about team.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's how I talk to him. Not.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw. Jones.
He caught that.
Complete on the diving effort.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Shut the hell up, man. What the fuck are you even talking about, who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play? It's only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Mon. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
What's no issue, bro?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Dance the night away.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
drive,
when you start thinking to yourself, okay,
oh my goodness, bro. It ain't no way.
Because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
But they did. Whoa. Hey, Za.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
Hey, Za.
Let's get back to the huddle. Make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Here's Jones. From the gun on 3rd down. This
Thank you, sir.
wide for Barkley.
Thank you, sir.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it'll be 4th down. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
What the hell?
Touchdown, Giants. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, here's Mon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 46. 10th carry now for Elliott. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 39. On 3rd down, Elliott, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. On 4th down, here's the option.
Bro.
I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Jones.
Pick the my fucking bro.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Flushed out right.
Give me that. Oh my God.
That is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Bond going to throw it. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Vikings. C.D. Lamb, 54 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A first down carry for Barkley. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Finding Knox there, complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about this defense that came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. John Ross in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Nwangu now from his end zone. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 114 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down, here's Nwangu. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 42.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Bond looks to throw. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. On first down, it's Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. Touchdown, Vikings! CeeDee Lamb with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw there into the hands of Ross. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Escaping the pressure right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A big play there for the Giants. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mond steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head.
Hey, send that link you watching that on,
Get all you can.
Well, if you send the link.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
151 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Mond out of the shotgun.
That is caught by Thielen.
This is
touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Vikings strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
No
The
cap.
drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down.
Sack, boy. Let's go.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Daniil Hunter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Here's Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at about the 31. And the Vikings
Get it, boy.
have just about sewn up this football game. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On 1st down, Elliott. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Bro.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me,
Hurry up,
that's a
boy.
really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Trying to regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Well, they go play action here. Mon. And this is caught. And that could seal it.
This is to my phone. This is to
So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
on my
He's
TV.
on for the point after.
God, can I get some win?
And he's
Can
been
I
a
get some
busy
win?
man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
What?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Georgia ain't scored already. Nigga, 0-0, ain't it? Lying ass niggas.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And they take a knee. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt.